Hello class, I'm Teacher Daniel, and today we will discuss the scientific notation. Pero bago ang lahat, let's have trivia of the day. Number 1, what is the distance of Neptune from Earth when the planets are on the opposite side of the Sun? The answer is 4,700,000,000 kilometers. So, sobrang layo ng Neptune mula sa Earth. Number 2, what is the average diameter of an electron? The answer is 0.000000000000001 centimeter. So, sobrang liit ng electron at imposibleng makita ng ating mga mata. Kailangan pa natin gumamit ng mga special microscope para makita ang electron. So, ano ba ang kinalaman nito sa ating topic for this morning? So, ang mga numbers na yan, class, ay pwede nating isulat in a form of scientific notation. So, first, let us define scientific notation. Scientific notation is a way of expressing numbers that are too large or too small to be conveniently written. It is commonly used by scientists, mathematicians, and engineers to simplify certain operations. And scientific notation is written in the form of A times 10 raised to n, where A is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. And n is an integer. So para mas lalo nyong maunawaan, let's have illustrative example. Letter A, write the following numbers in scientific notation. Number 1 is 12. So ang given natin ay whole number. So wag kalimutan na scientific notation is in the form of A times 10 raised to n. So ang una nating dapat malaman ay ang value ng A. At lagi yung tatandaan, ang value ng A natin ay greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. So first, identify natin nasaan ang decimal point ng 12. Since whole number yan, makikita natin ang decimal point niyan sa lower left ng 2. So, nandito ang kanyang decimal point. Okay? So, move natin yung decimal point ng 12 once going to the left. Yan. So, yung decimal point niya mapupunta na dito sa gitna ng 1 at 2. So, that's 1.2. That is our A. Okay? Then, just write times 10. So, what is our exponent? Our exponent is 1. So, the answer is 1.2 times 10 raised to positive 1. Now, the question is, teacher, saan po nakuha yung exponent na 1? Remember, isang beses tayong nag-move ng decimal point going to the left para makuha natin yung A na 1.2. So, dahil isang beses lang tayo nag-move ng ating decimal point at papunta sa kaliwa, kaya ang ating exponent ay positive 1. Okay? Or, pwede rin naman ang iyong sagot ay 1.2 times 10 because 10 raised to 1 is equal to 10. Okay? Another example, 125. So, 125 is a whole number. So, ang decimal point niya ay makikita dito sa lower right ng 5. So, para makuha natin ang value ng A, move natin ang decimal point ng 125. 1, 2. So, nag-move tayo ng dalawang beses papunta sa kaliwa. So, ang A natin ay 1.25. Then, just write times 10 raised to positive 2. Very good. Bakit positive 2? Kasi dalawang beses lang nating minove ang decimal point papunta sa kaliwa. Kaya ang ating exponent ay positive 2. Another, 1,256. So, ang decimal point niya nandito sa lower right ng 6. So, ang value ng A natin ay, move muna natin ang decimal point. 1, 2, 3. So, that's 1.256 times 10 raised to, very good, positive 3. Kasi tatlong beses nating minove ang decimal point papunta sa kaliwa, kaya ang ating exponent ay positive 3. Do you have any questions so far? Okay, so ako may tanong. Pwede ba nating i-move yung decimal point hanggang dito lang? Sa gitna ng 2 at 5? Of course not. Kasi kung dyan natin ilalagay yung decimal point, ang magiging value ng A natin ay 12.56. Remember, doon sa ating definition, A must be greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. So, dapat ang decimal point natin ay nandito sa gitna ng 1 at 2. That's why nakuha natin yung 1.256 times 10 raised to positive 3. Okay? So, for letter A, ang given natin class ay mga whole numbers. For letter B, write the following decimals in scientific notation. So, ang given naman natin ay decimal. At isusulat natin yan into scientific notation. So, first, identify natin yung A. So, remember, yung A natin must be greater than or equal to 1 but less than 9 or less than 10, I mean. So, move natin yung decimal point. This time, going to the right yung pag-move natin ng decimal point. So, we have 1. So, minove natin yung decimal point once, going to the right. So, we have 2. So, our A is 2. So, nandito na yung kanyang decimal point. So, dahil whole number na siya, no, hindi na natin ilalagay yung decimal point. Automatic na yon. Times 10 raised to negative 1. Teacher, bakit negative 1? Kasi yung movement ng decimal point natin papunta na sa kanan. So, ang lagi nyo tatandaan ganito. Kapag yung given natin ay decimal, just like this, automatic yung exponent mo negative. Okay? Pag yung given mo, whole number, just like dun sa letter A natin kanina, ang exponent mo, positive. Okay? Another example, 0.02. So, move natin yung decimal point. Ilang beses? Very good. 2 beses papunta sa kanan. So, we have 1, 2. Okay, so our A is 2 times 10 raised to negative 2. Very good. Next, number 3. We have 0.0026. So, move natin yung decimal point. Ilang beses? Very good. 3 beses papunta sa kanan. So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, our A is 2.6 times 10 raised to, very good, negative 3. So, our answer is 2.6 times 10 raised to negative 3. So, that's how we write decimal to scientific notation. For letter C, write the following scientific notation in decimal form. So, this time, ang given natin scientific notation, isusulat natin siya into decimal form. So, for number 1, we have 2 times 10 raised to positive 3. So, our exponent is positive. So, therefore, pag sinulat natin yan, ang sagot natin ay whole number. Kasi yung ating exponent ay positive. So, just write 2. Yan. And then, since our exponent is 3, just add 3 zeros. So the answer is 2,000. Number 2, 6.7 times 10 raised to positive 5. So first, write 6.7. And then, we will move the decimal point of 6.7 5 times going to the right. Okay? Because our answer must be whole number. So let's move the decimal point. 1, 2, let's add 0. 3, add 0. 4, add 0. 5. So, that's 5. Decimal point niya nandun na sa dulo. Our answer is 670,000. Number 3, we have 8.25 times 10 raised to positive 6. So first, let us write 8.25. Then, we will move the decimal point of 8.25 6 times going to the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, add 0, 4, add 0, 5, add 0, 6, add 0. And then, ang decimal point natin, nandun na sa dulo. So our answer is 8,250,000. So that's how we write the scientific notation in decimal form. For letter D, write the following scientific notation in decimal form. As you can see, the given scientific notation has an exponent of negative 2. So negative na yung exponent natin dito sa ating scientific notation. So meaning, ang sagot natin dapat decimal. So first, sulat natin yung 2. So ina-expect natin ang sagot natin dito decimal dahil ang ating exponent ay negative. So therefore, ang movement ng decimal point ay papunta sa kaliwa. So ang decimal point ng 2 ay nandito sa lower right. So move na natin yung decimal point ng 2 dalawang beses papunta sa kaliwa. So we have 1, add 0, 2, or 2 na yun, no? So we have 0.02. That is our answer. So nag-move tayo ng dalawang beses ng ating decimal point papunta sa kaliwa. So the answer is 0.02. Next, number 2, we have 5.2 times 10 raised to negative 4. So just write 5.2. So ina-expect natin na ang sagot natin dito ay decimal. So ang pag-move natin ng decimal point ay papunta sa kaliwa. 4 na beses. So move na natin yung decimal point. 1, add 0. So 2, 3, add 0, 4, add 0. So, nandito na yung decimal point niya. Okay? So, our answer is 0.00052. For letter E, write the following in scientific notation. So, ito yung ating trivia kanina. What is the distance of Neptune from Earth when the planets are on the opposite side of the Sun? So we have 4,700,000,000 kilometers. So ang decimal point niyan ay nandito sa pinakadulo ng 0 sa baba. Move natin yung decimal point para makuha natin yung value ng A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 4.7. So para makuha natin yung value ng A, minove natin yung decimal point ng ating given 9 times going to the left. So 4.7 times 10 raised to positive 9. That's the scientific notation. For number 2, Our given is what is the average diameter of an electron. The answer is 0.000000000000001 centimeter. So, since this is decimal, expect natin na ang ating exponent ay negative. So, move na natin yung decimal point ng ating given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, 13 times tayong nag-move ng decimal point para ang value ng A natin ay 1. Times 10 raised to negative 13. That is our answer. So, for your learning task 1, write the following numbers in scientific notation. Letter B, write the following scientific notation in decimal form. That's all for today. Thank you.